Hello, everyone, and welcome. Monday night. They come around pretty quickly and they're exciting. So, thanks for joining and jumping on because, guys, it is all about showing up. And so, getting on this call and being part of it and joining in the team and hearing about everyone's achievements for the week and what's been happening is the way that you will be successful. So, thank you for joining. It is my favourite part of the week, and we have a massive week ahead. Luckily, I went down to Ballina on the weekend and joined in the Super Saturday in Ballina. Thank you to Martine for opening that to us all because it was absolutely amazing. It reignites you. It just shows you the possibilities and the potential that we have, all of us have, sitting here in this business. So it's been a great weekend. Ballina was Saturday. It went from 12 till about 7. I partook in it, so that was awesome. There was a massive team there. They were all pumped, all achieving different things, but working in the same direction, which is giving you Sarity a go and being open to the possibilities, which are massive. So it was a great team. Lots of people I hadn't met before, so that was great. Marnie and I went together. I picked her up. Getting to these events are crucial, and you know what? It's not easy. I had to palm out 4 kids and get my husband to look after them. I know Marnie had 4 she had to get rid of. Jono and the Merit probably whinged their way through Saturday, but they do it. And that is, so we're very grateful to them for that. But you know what? We left at 9. We didn't get back till about 9. It was worth everything. So many nuggets, so many light bulb moments, and we had a heap of fun. So it was worth the effort. And I do encourage all of you to get involved in these events because they're worthwhile. They'll take your business to a new height. But we started off the meeting, we opened with the one and only Lisa Sito did a call from Canada for us. Martine had invited her along to open the presentation or the training. So she was amazing. She is a wealth of wisdom. She is been in network marketing for 20 years, and it's inspiring to hear her story time and time again, which is that she's been in the industry for 20 years. She left another company that she'd been working with for a long time 6 years ago to join New Sarity. She was a top income earner in that company, well over 6 figures, very comfortable and loving what she was doing, but she was presented with this opportunity and she couldn't not be part of it. It is phenomenal. We have something that nobody else in the world has. The founders are unique. The company is unique. The comp plan, she talks about just being so unique and so fair and so generous. So just to hear her story was amazing, and I always get blown away by it. But I'll let you listen to what she had to share, which was awesome. So listen to this, guys.
Hi, Team Australia. Lisa Sito here. I just want to thank Martine for inviting me to participate in your day today. And I know that it's an exciting day because you've got, 3 of Australia's diamonds there, and also Shannon Melnick's there, and a whole load of rising stars and future diamonds that I definitely want to get to meet in Las Vegas in October. So looking forward for you to make that trip. But I wanted to stop in and chat with you a little bit about potential and also about just being open to possibilities. You know, the potential that we have at New Sarity is, I don't think people really realize it, what you've got in the palm of your hand. And what I mean by that is, you know, when we have people that are anxious to really, throw in their hat with this opportunity and participate, and, they're all excited, they're quick to throw in the towel too. In fact, they come into the business with that white towel in the back of their pocket. Throw away that towel. You never want to throw in the towel with this opportunity. You want to always be open. You want to be able to give yourself the gift of time too. When someone is saying to me that perhaps they are, doubting themselves, or, is this business really right for me, or something like that? Usually they don't understand the power of leverage, or also the concept of passive residual income. Because when you understand that, there's nothing else like it in the world. There really isn't anything else like that. I've looked, and I've with the time, amount of time that you invest in the skills and the education and the fun that you're going to have, you know, like I'm having the most fun I've ever had in my life in this profession over the last 20 years. And with Nucerity being a 5-year-old company, oh my gosh, it is just unbelievable as to what's ahead for all of us. For some of you who've been in for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you ain't seen nothing yet. For some of you who've just joined last week, just, you know that you are in a good place. I was reading an article last week, and I brought this up to Ken, and the article stated, it was with our first company, the company that Ken and I met together in 1995, okay? Yeah, 20 years ago. And so I'm reading this article, and one of the vice presidents of that company had said, you know, we strive to be unique. And I'm thinking, holy wow, you know, Nucerity has been unique from the beginning. From the beginning, we are unique. And you know what, don't have to strive for that. All of our products are unique. You know, all of us that are involved in what we bring to the table are unique and have a great vibe. We're culture vultures, and we like to hang with people that are, you know, part of that posse of people moving forward and progressing. And so that's what I love about being around Nucerity, the Nucerity family. I'm just in Las Vegas right now, just going to head out for a bite in about 20 minutes with Melissa, and then getting ready for the regional here. And I'm going to get my cup full because I get to meet with a lot of people I don't see until conference. And so this is like a mini conference for me. But just also when it comes to being open, as I mentioned earlier, is, you know, I take a lot of flights, you know, as some of you do too, and we travel a lot. And I have to say, a lot of times, you know, if it's an early morning flight, I am not an early person. And so the person who sits beside me, you know, we exchange niceties and all that stuff. And you know, sometimes it gets as far as, you know, is this a, you know, work trip or is it a, you know, vacation or things like that. And I met this great girl that sat beside me. I got my Tim Hortons right beside on the tray, on her tray, because she's got the middle seat and I'm by the window because I love the window. I can conk out there. And I put my coffee and I put my breakfast sandwich there, and her husband are about to sit down. And I know she's looking at me thinking, okay, when's this girl going to move her stuff? So I'm kind of shuffling my stuff over, things like that. And then, you know, she's looking, or her husband's looking at the WestJet magazine, and then the airline magazine. And then she looks at her chair, at her literature thing there, and she couldn't find her magazine, so I pulled mine out. She goes, oh, look at that. And she was just touched that I was giving up my magazine. But anyways, long story short, I love trips like this. Not every time I want to get to know somebody on a trip. Sometimes if I'm tired, it's just I'm not in the zone. But there's some people that usually if they're in the middle seat and we just have a connection, you know, we're going to have, you know, I love to ask questions. So it's all about them. And then it always comes up, what is it that you do? And so I, you know, got to share a little bit about what I did. I've partnered with, you know, a company out of Houston, Texas that, you know, made it so irresistible for my husband and I to jump ship from a previous company. And we had to definitely throw a hat in the ring when it came to representing this non-prescription solution for the skin. And I said, you need to take a look at it. And then I left it at that. I didn't go into ingredients, things like that. Maybe an hour later, I pulled out the bottle and rolled it on her husband's keloid that he got on his hand, a keloid scar. But I left it at that. Didn't, you know, I'm not trying to sell a bottle. I'm not trying to sell products. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking, because based on my conversation with her, Cindy, and her husband, Franklin, based on our conversation, I found out we know the same people. She's works for a real estate company. Actually, she runs an office where she has real estate agents that work underneath her. And she knows people that I knew 20 years ago when I first moved to British Columbia, and it was investment real estate. So we know the same circle of people. And so my goal is to what? Is to get the appointment. So she's already saying, I'm going to be texting you. Let's get together. I said, I'm going to drive out to New Westminster and let's have coffee or lunch and we'll talk more about this. She loves being a realtor for the last 12 years. I'm not here to take that away from her and dissuade her or say that, you know what, you know, that it's not right for her, or that, you know, just come over to us and we've got, you know, all that going on. I already know that, but I'm not going to have to tell her that. But I want to set the appointment. I want to be able to drive out to see her. It takes 20 minutes for me, and I'm going to share a coffee. But the big thing is that she's an ideal candidate for this business. I asked all the questions. She did most of the talking. I was happy to do that. Next appointment, next time we meet, it's my turn. And I can't wait to show her everything that we've got going on. She is perfect for this. And then a lot of people that I meet in planes or airports or things like that, they're not candidates for this business. And so in talking with her in her real estate profession, she was also saying, you know, we can't try to be everything to everybody. And I said, amen, sister, because that's like you're preaching to the choir. Sometimes we, in our profession of network marketing, are trying to be everything to everybody. And it's not about that. You know, we want to, you know, see if there are candidate for this profession, for Nucerity, for the culture that we've got going on here. And so, because we're going to be spending time with, you know, our teammates, our leaders, and we, you know, if we click with them, it's going to make our journey a lot nicer. You know, there's a saying that is out there that, you know, the person that you partner with, or even those business partners that you team up with, they're going to determine 90% of your misery or happiness. I choose the latter. And so, you know, she passed my test. I can't wait to meet up with her in the next, you know, week or so, and bring her on board, because we absolutely clicked. I loved getting to know her. She did most of the talking. I did a lot of the listening. And I know one thing, I want her on my team. So be open to whoever you're going to meet out there. Some people go out when they're out in airports or sitting beside someone on a plane that they're going to sell the bottle. That wasn't my goal, was to sell product to her. It was, I was thinking long-term and ahead. And it was about basically selling her a builder pack, bringing her on board and having her have 10 people that she has ready to try and experience our flagship product. So that's where I was going with it. So, you know, be open to the possibilities, realize the potential that there is. You know, I'm over 6 years into Nucerity, over 20 years into this profession. And I've really realized that it's not something for everybody, but I like to scout out who is going to be a great candidate for this business. And it was such an enjoyable trip this morning with this person and her husband, getting to know them, and also being able to invite each other into each other's lives. So, you know, be excited about the potential, be open, but you know what, also realize that you have to give yourself the gift of time. You know what, you're not going to be, you know, breaking records probably your first week or month in this business. It's a journey, but a journey you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, and also you're going to be able to celebrate, you know, days where you meet exciting people with tremendous potential that you're going to be able to learn a lot from too. You know, in your build. So that's what's exciting. So after 20 years, I get to, you know, still meet exciting people out there that I look forward to bringing onto the team. So I hope that was a good share for you. But remember, when you're throwing the hat in the ring, make sure that you're not ready to throw in the towel. And realize that is a process, and that you want to enjoy that process and all the days ahead in the build, and also with your teams and helping them become successful too. So wish I was there. Thanks for letting me stop in, and I look forward to seeing you and meeting you at the conference. But I know that this is not going to be this is not the end yet. I know that there's going to be a couple more times I'm going to stop in and visit with you before the conference. So thanks again, Martine, for inviting me to share. Have a great weekend and have a great training day. Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, how good was that? So thank you, Lisa Cito. That's just amazing. And she's, you know, nothing she says goes, you know, resonates with me really well. So I just really appreciate Martine inviting us and opening her meetings up to all of us. And I strongly recommend everyone gets to the next one. But thank you, Lisa. That was awesome. So you can imagine the room's pumped. We've just heard from Lisa. We've then got Martine coming on, and she's going to talk to us about belief. So the most important thing to be successful is this unshakable belief. There's a couple of great tools in the back office which talk about unbreakable belief, but it's so true. It's so true. Without that unbreakable belief, you're not going to be successful. If you have unbreakable belief, you are able to share this gift with anyone. And that is true because you think it's a gift. It has to feel like it is a gift. It's true. There's a number of different areas of belief, and you've got your product. You need to be a product of the product, and you need to share your stories. Share them. We all have passionate stories about how it's helped us. I mean, my personal story, I tell everybody. It's me, it's Ollie, it's Noah, I share it with everybody. And if you don't have those stories, steal somebody else's, because we are changing people's life with this product. So make sure you share that, you feel it, and you're happy to tell people about it. The company, love, partnership, and respect. These guys build this company on that. Now, if you haven't met the founders yet, if you haven't been lucky enough to touch and feel them and speak to them, then you need to go and get to conference and feel them, because that will build your belief. Once you meet these guys, you will know how integral, honest, hardworking, passionate these men are. They give it, they show it, they talk to us, they share their stories with us. They are 100% behind us. They have our backs. So if meeting them will increase and make that belief strong, I can't tell you how much I encourage you to go to conference and meet them. It took me to meet them to build my belief in the company. It is everything you can imagine. It is more integral than any corporation out there in the world. So, and maybe you can't go and meet them. If you can't, talk to people who have. A lot of you have talked to me about how I've met them, and you know how passionate I am about them. But they are rock solid, experienced, integral men who are going to take this business to history making. They seriously are. They're not in it for anything other than giving everybody this gift and allowing everyone to share the wealth amongst us all. So, but if you can't meet them, touch people that have, and get their experiences of where these men come from. Now, the compensation plan, it is an incredible. Understand the 2x2 and understand how you can get your belief check straight away. That belief check, people need to get that check in the first 28 days. If they do, they'll believe this compensation plan. And it's our job as mentors is to teach our people that 2x2 is powerful. It delivers cash, it gives them confidence, and it gets them paid. And when we were talking about belief, Nathan asked Tanya, who was sitting at our table, Tanya, I know you're a makeup artist, you're very good, you're one of Brisbane's best. If you were doing makeup and you hadn't been paid for 5 months, would you continue to do your makeup? And of course she answered no. So yeah, we're expecting our distributors to keep talking about the business and the product without being paid. We have to change that. We have to get distributors earning money from day one. And that is the explanation of the 2x2. Our payment plan, our comp plan is unbelievable. It doesn't discriminate. It rewards you for efforts. There is no limit. And we have the ability to do what the diamonds are doing. We have 3 diamonds in our backyard. All of them have proven to us that our comp plan works. They're earning $5,000 or $10,000 a week. It works. So build your confidence and your belief in that plan. The industry, network marketing, awesome. Passive income, residual income, controlling your own destiny, being in control. This is what our industry does. It is profoundly awesome. I didn't know anything about it. I now have educated myself on this industry, and it rocks my world. The possibilities and the potential of where this can go is enormous. And you know what? Believe in it and share it with people, because like me, nobody knows about it. Very few people do. And maybe there are some out there that are tarnished or don't have a good understanding of it. Let's teach them. Let's give it to them. It is a gift. Believe in the industry. And if you don't, educate yourself, because it is powerful. And most importantly, believe in yourself. This comp plan doesn't discriminate. Anybody can do it. You do not need a degree. You don't need to be working. You can be a little old mum like me in the burbs trying to get back into the workforce. I have no experience in this. We are learning as we're going. We have mentors to show us, and anybody can do it. The world is showing us. If you speak to those diamonds, they were disasters. They were disasters. They fell on their face a million times. They've had more no's. They've reinvented the wheel 10 times. They now have a plan that works, and they're giving it to us. So believe in yourself that you can do this, just like any of them. You choose it. It's your choice. And can you do network marketing? Absolutely. Anybody can. But you need to believe in yourself that you can. So surround yourself by positive people. Being in Ballina, there are amazing stories of people working 3 jobs and now only work 1. They've given up 2. Userity's replaced the income of a couple of them. And by next year, they will replace everything. So the possibilities are endless. And if you surround yourself by people who believe in you and with people who have done it, this is real. We have the greatest gift in the world is what we have. We need to believe it. We need to share it with everyone. Not everyone will accept it. That's okay. But let's give it to as many people as we can because it's real. So build that belief. And if any of those areas aren't strong with you, if you don't feel it, and I mean feel it, guys, you need to feel it. If you feel it, you'll share it. So if any of those areas are lacking in belief, reach out to someone who can help you intensify that belief. But one hell of a good way, guys, is getting to that Vegas conference. It's not far away, October 1, 2, 3, and 4. There was lots of talk about it in Ballina, so I encourage everyone to put it on their vision board, start saving and get that ticket. Buy the airfare ticket and put it out there to the universe, honey, because it will come. Anyway, okay, building for success. They did a big segment on this and it was awesome. As each segment went through the training, there were different trainers, different leaders in the business that came up and presented. That's really powerful too. You resonate with different people. They tell it in their words. So it was awesome. Martine ran that belief session and then she passed the rest over to lots of other people. So building for success, you got to build. It goes in stages and there is a lot to the building. When we enroll somebody in the business, if we've enrolled them at the presentation and they've shared our passion, they see the opportunity that we have and they're prepared to sign up. They're prepared to sign up on trusting us, on believing that we do have another way. Now, we do believe that, but we need to lay the foundations. So Nathan and Amy came out and did this session. They did it on building for success and laying the foundation. So they came out in their high-vis gear. They had tools and they gave a lot of analogies to how important it is to lay the foundation. And think about anybody who starts a job. They get a lot of training. They probably get a manual. They probably have to complete a couple of, courses. And they've got a check sheet and blah, blah, blah. So there's lots of training that goes into somebody starting a new job. We have enrolled these people into an opportunity that has endless opportunities and potential. We need to show them that. We need to lay the foundation. When we've enrolled them, start thinking about your 10 people you want to take to Hawaii because that's where we're going. Start thinking about what your life would look like if you had endless time and endless money. Who would be in it? Because they're the people we're going to introduce this to first. So get them thinking about those people because we're now saying, give me a date, let's book in for a mentor meeting. I need to tell you the opportunity we have here and how to use all the tools. So lay the foundation, get them thinking about 10 people, book in a time and get them excited. And that's before the meeting. So that's laying the foundations. Get the list happening, 10 people that you'd love to share this with and book in a time. That was pretty much a light bulb moment for me because I have never done that. I've done this bit in the mentor meeting. So I think if we can get people thinking and get them excited about that bit before the mentor meeting. So this is all within, we've signed them up at a presentation. They're now going off for 24 hours before we catch up with them again. Give them something to think about. We're going to catch up on Monday night. Have a think about the 10 people. When we get to the mentor meeting, that's when we're talking about. And you can't miss these steps because the building will fall down. We need to know what their expectations are, what goals they have. We need to share the system with them, the tools available, and the simple duplication. If we can cover all that in the mentor meeting, we're on their way. We are going to we're going to build this builder before they go and build their business. Build the people. That's what we're doing by laying the foundations and mentoring them. Is we're building the person who is then going to go out and build their business. And they're not going to build their business without us helping them and having a strong foundation. And if they don't build their business, it means they're not going to get paid. And you know what? If you're not getting paid, like Tanya said in the beginning, you're not going to do it. So I think this might be a crucial step that could be, it was a light bulb moment for me. In that mentor meeting, do not leave the mentor meeting without doing a successful three-way call. I don't care how uncomfortable it is for anyone. Do it. It just keeps getting told to us time and time again. Shannon Melnick earns $1 million a year. Mark and Shannon still use a three-way call. It's edification. It's hearing it from someone else. There is so much power in it. So do it in the mentor meeting. And if the mentor is uncomfortable about it, get uncomfortable. It is awesome. Getting uncomfortable means that you are stepping outside your box. You're doing something different. The blood's rushing. You're getting a fire in your belly and you're doing something. So that is what it's about, guys. So what are you comfortably able to do to achieve your goal? Then ask, what are you uncomfortably able to do? So maybe you've got an hour every week. Let's do 5 and get really uncomfortable and really busy and crazy, because you know what? Results are going to happen, and that will get them excited because it will get them paid. So commencing your business, you're adding to your list, you're intriguing and inviting and following up. So teach them how to intrigue. Again, less is more. Intrigue them with your excitement and invite them to hear the message from somebody else. That's what we're teaching them to do. And I don't care how old or new, or we all do that. That is my job as a business builder, is I am intriguing people with my excitement, and I am I'm inviting them to be on the call with someone else. That other person might not know any more than I do, but you know what? They're hearing it from somebody else, and that will excite them. So, and then you need to teach people the importance of following up. You can't run a business if you're not going to follow up. And if you do all this, it will create the check, the belief check. And once you've got the belief, then you're going to believe the comp plan. So these are important to getting success. That's a very quick rundown of it. So, but building success requires those steps before the mentor meeting, at the mentor meeting, and commencing the build. Now, if you're building with someone and you're mentoring with someone, you need to watch them. If they're doing an hour a day, that's a massive commitment. So we need to watch them and make sure they're doing, what is it called, guys? We all talk about it, income producing activities. Don't sit there for an hour doing Facebook. Income producing activities. So sit with your new person, understand what they're doing, and teach them what income producing activities are. Teach them how to intrigue, invite, and follow up. So that was powerful. That was awesome. Okay, products. We had the beautiful Pam Harris down there doing an awesome job on products. She is phenomenal at explaining this technology of the skin and how intense hydration is using the mask and how they all work together. So, guys, I invite you to look at all her YouTube videos. They're in the back office. They're there for you to see. She uses great analogies to understand how simple these products work, but how they are built from science and research. You know, understand the little terminologies for each of them. Peptide is smart nutrition. It's all about collagen. Skincerity, intense hydration. Body silk is conditions from head to toe. Rejuvenating barrier is that daytime barrier. Awesome. Eye effects is naturals Botox. So that was amazing. So thank you, Pam, so much. She is a wealth of knowledge. I would say ring her, and you can with any queries, but please do your education first and get on and listen to her YouTubes, because they're awesome. The girls, there's a couple of girls that got up and talked about list, invite, and follow up. We know that this is what keeps you in business. We know that this is our business. Add someone every day to your list. Put your book in your bag and add to it. And they said, write in the front of your book or somewhere who you want to attract to the business. Like Lisa was saying in the beginning, your vision is huge. Who do you want to work with? I mean, when I think about it, I want kind, people that want to help people, hardworking, passionate, committed, open to giving this a go. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Life is too short to sit around doing the same old. Step out of your box, get uncomfortable, and do something different. So that's what I'm looking for hardworking, passionate, committed. Write that down on your list, because you'll put it out there to the universe, and the universe will deliver. So as you're adding to your list, add those attributes that you want from someone who you want in your business. Because again, people follow people. They will get inspired by your passion and your belief and your business. And that's what they'll want to be a part of. So write down those things, because that's what you'll attract. Income producing activities. Don't waste your time doing anything else. And add to your list daily, and feel that this is a gift. That word is so important. You must feel it. It is a lottery ticket. We have another way. The 10 tips to why our business is so good, which I'll talk later about, is so unique. And so when you understand and believe them, and you have that belief, it is a lottery ticket. Not everyone will take it. Not everyone will take the gift, but we have to offer it to everyone. And when you're offering it, be yourself. Bring the passion in. Less is more. Intrigue them with your excitement. And stand strong. Have strong posture. Be proud of what we do and what we have. It is blowing me away. The secret's getting out. It is getting out. Look at all the social media that's happening, and where you see it, and who's recommending it or endorsing it. You know, we're in the what is it called? The Academy Award bags or whatever this year. So, you know, stars are starting to know about it. Inca's starting to blog about it. You know, we're in the In Style magazine. It's getting out there. But you know what the numbers are, guys? 6,000 people in Australia. We are a population of 24 million. Until it gets to 1% of the population we are in, we are still at a ground floor opportunity. So the secret's not out. And something really interesting that was awesome to hear is Australia is the fastest growing market in the world. People are talking about how we're doing it, and why, you know, how we're doing it differently. We are growing so quickly, and the world is watching. So keep doing what we're doing. Keep sharing it. And Mark talked about us being so inclusive of each other. Everybody shares things with each other. We're not exclusive. We're encouraging. We're working as a team. That is what's making us successful. He thinks the world can't believe how much we work together and share and work as a team. They're watching us. So Australia is the fastest growing team in the world, and they're watching. Australia is the second biggest team in the world. So the only market ahead of us is Mexico. We're the second largest market in the world, and we're the fastest growing. So guys, this is exciting. This is Australia. We are setting history. We're ground floor, and it is going nuts. So get excited about that. Shannon Melnick. Shannon Melnick's one of our newest millionaires. She earns $1 million. She's been in the business for 5 years, and her cost over the last 5 years, being on AutoShip, because that is your only cost to the business. She has committed to AutoShip for 5 years, and during her build, she has learned as she's earned. So in 5 years, she's earned $1 million. Her expenses, her cost for having AutoShip has been $8,000. And she didn't have to pay that up front. She has paid that monthly over 5 years. So that total cost is $8,000. Would you commit $8,000 for $1 million income? Incredible. That's what committing to AutoShip can do for you. And that $1 million a year will now probably be $1 million a month. And she said it will go to $1 million a week, and then $1 million a day. That's where this business is going. There's nothing that it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. It isn't easy. It's hard work. It's network marketing. We have to work this, but that is a potential we have. And Shannon Melnick is you and I. She was a mum in the burbs. She was up to her eyeballs in debt with working a corporate job and trading time for money. So that's what we have, guys, is endless possibilities. So that was she shared that with me, and that was a real light bulb, nugget that was new to me. And then she sort of said to everyone, earn more. Who wants to earn more faster? And of course the room threw up their hands, because we're all in the build. We're all working lots and building our business. So we all want to earn more and get there faster. We all want to be diamonds. And she said, you know what? Roll 10 times. That first bottle of Sincerity you give someone can only last a week. It's called the diamond roll. And she made us all pull out our bottles, and we rolled the back of our hands once, and she kept talking, and then she did it twice, and then she did it 3 times, and she continued to talk and give her presentation, and by the end she'd rolled 10 times. And she pulled it off, and it was a solid barrier. And she said, that's what you've got to get these people to use the first time. They've got to go, wow, in the first roll. Tell them they have to use that bottle in the first week, roll 10 times a night, and the cost of that bottle will be just amplified 10 times. They will get amazing results. The value in that bottle will be enormous for them. So that's what we've got to show them. So she called it the diamond roll, and she said, roll 10 times a night for the first week and tell me what you think. They will get dramatic results. They will continue to order, and they will continue to want those results. So they will be intrigued to get their product for free and go quicker. That's what we need to happen, is everybody doing everything quicker. And by rolling 10 times and going through that bottle in 7 days, just speeds your business up by 10. So have the vision. So diamond roll, international cell numbers, is have your international code on your cards and your website and any correspondence you use. Add the +61. Think globally. We're a global business. We need to touch everybody all around the world. So make sure we add that to our phone numbers. Don't keep it to 07 for Brisbane or 075 for the Gold Coast, whatever it is. International. Think global, and you will go global. Okay, get in touch with your apps, your Skype, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram. Don't say, I don't know these. We are a global company. We are a business of the 21st century. We need to make sure we are aware of all of these and we use them. So get into all of those apps. Dress for success. Look the way that you want people to know that you're professional and this is your job. JOB, just over broke. We have got a new way, and that's awesome. So hobby versus business. Treat your business like a business and adapt those ethics, and you will grow like a business. How committed? There is no other word other than 100% committed. So either get committed or get out. Show up. This is showing up to Ballina, being there, getting on the calls. All of you on this call tonight is showing up. Something from here will be a nugget. Not everything. I say the same things a lot of the time, but something we'll hear from you. You know, you'll hear something differently. And if I could embrace this technology a little better, I would have had the gorgeous Marnie on tonight. And unfortunately, because of my lack of technology, and look, it scares the bejeebies out of me doing these calls, but I do them, and that's embracing and getting uncomfortable. But I will get better at the technology, and I will have more guests on, because Marnie has a separate notes and takeaways from the weekend, and it would have been lovely for her to share them tonight. So I apologise for that, guys, but you know, I will get better as I go along too. Show your growth. You know, there used to be 8 people on this call on a Monday night. We now have 61 tonight, guys. Amazing. You know, that's growth. That is our teams building. There's more people out there talking about what we've got and using and believing. Always be coachable. If your mentor's working with you, let them tell you an easier way. They generally have done what you've done and fallen over. They have a better way. Be classy, no swearing. Speak if Lonnie's in the room. No gossip, and love everybody. Everybody's in the business together doing it their own way. Be kind. Okay, understanding simple duplication, 2 by 2. Don't overcomplicate it. We want 2, and that person gets 2, and that person gets 2. It is no more than that. But when we are introducing these 2, we are building with the business pack. This is big. This was big for me on the weekend, and it's going to be my business moving forward, is you build with the business pack. There is only that pack. Get that in your head. It will escalate your business so quickly. It will get people sharing more quickly. It will get people getting paid. It will get people getting their product for free. We need to embrace this. Building with a business pack. You know, the first thing people say to me is, but they only want to use the product. They don't want to build a business. Cool. I understand that. Lots of people are in that spot. But you know what? Trust me. Commit to $1,400 and buy a builder pack. You know what it was going to give you? product, which you are going to love. We know that. Have confidence that that is what they're going to feel. They're going to build, they're going to use and love. They have 9 friends. Everybody has 9 friends. I give you the commitment that I will work with you to show you how to share those 9 bottles with people who will love it equally. It works. Everybody has 9 people. I can show you how 9 people. And when you've got 9 people in their world using that product, there will be at least 2 people that have the same commitment as you do. So we need to show the value in that pack. The value is that you can't get product cheaper. It's smart for you to do the business pack, the builder pack. It will show people in your world that you have an amazing product. It will get you out there quicker. It is the smartest way. It has the most value, and I will show you how to get your product for free. Trust me. So you can see you put in the same energy introducing a product pack as you do a builder pack. The same energy goes in. The same belief in the product, the company, the founders, the pay plan, the products. The same energy goes into all of those things, regardless of whether they sign up with a product or a builder. Put your energy in a smart place, and that's building with a builder. You can see 100 people with a builder pack gets you to a diamond, gets you to a ruby on a product. But you know what? You owe it to your new person who just wants product. I want to show you how you can get that product for free. Do you want to trust me? I'll work with you for 30 days and show you, and I'll get you that belief check. That's what we're asking people. People often say, how do I make $1,000? If to make $1,000, you need 17 people coming in on the builder. To make $1,000, you can go 68 people on the product pack. So choose how you want to make your money. It's the same effort for whatever pack you introduce people. So my new philosophy is I'm building with the builder pack. So get to know the builder pack. The builder pack is 2 product packs, 1 for you to use. You're a product of the product. You've also got 1 in your handbag to share. Have it on you. I have it in my car every day. And then you have 9 bottles to share. 9 bottles to share. I will show you how everybody has 9 people in their world to share with. And $130, if you're selling those bottles for $130 to each of those 9 friends, you have made $1,130. The packs cost us $1,400, and we have 2 product packs. 1 that sits on our shelf to share with people, and 1 we're using. And once we're not paying for our product, we use all 5 in 30 days. I can vouch for that. It's too good not to use. So and you know what? Those brochures, phenomenal. They are glossy. They are smart. It adds integrity if you can pull that out and give it to somebody. So get happy with that builder pack. It's the way we build. Nuggets from Shannon. I've probably covered all these as we've gone through, but 10 layers, that diamond roll, that is 1 person using 1 bottle in 1 week. Get cool with it, because it is cool. We're in a business that is debt-free. The founders are experienced and integral and honest and building on love and respect. They reduced Botox by 50% in their previous business. Our product is patented. Nobody can copy it. China can't make a cheaper one. It can't be copied. We have a unique product. Sharing, not selling. Talk about the business, not the product. Tell them about residual income and passive income. Tell them how they can create financial freedom. Start small, grow big. It is for anybody. Not everybody will accept it, but share it with everybody. Find their needs and match the business to the need. Show them the value, not the cost. The value in using that bottle in a week will be amplified by 10 times. Get global. Periscope. We talk about technology. Periscope is a new technology. Shannon was talking about it. It means we can go global instantly. It means I can share my presentations here with the sunny coast and anyone in Brisbane and Cairns. People can see it instantly. It's something that allows people to see it within 24 hours. I'll get back to you on how to use that. Shannon Melnick's cost over 5 years has been $8,000. She now makes $1 million. We are solution providers. And be the dreamer for everyone who can't dream. That's my why, is I want to teach my kids to dream. Anything is possible and they can do anything. And that's what we're doing here, is creating possibilities for people. Mark Greer and Shannon then got up and talking to men. Mark Greer is amazing. He was always amazing. We met him 9 months ago, and he was a strong, tall, he had a presence, and he came from the corporate world, so we listened. He is now, I can't tell you the transformation, and you know what, it's probably waking up with a blue diamond every day, but he's been in Canada for 7 months, and he doesn't talk about the business at all. He talks to corporates, and he only talks about the business. He talks about how it can reduce your income tax. He can talk about the importance of getting in early on ground floor. He talks about the importance of multiple streams of income. This doesn't have to be your main source of income initially, but we know it will develop that. We're a debt-free company. Our company's been going for 2 years. We're over that instability or the chances of it not happening. We're 5 years old, and we are growing at an incredible rate. We are going to break records in network marketing companies. We are going to make history. We have a consumable product. It builds residual income. It's unique. No one can copy it. It is the only one in the world. You can't get it anywhere else. This is a vehicle that people are looking for. People are looking for time freedom and income potential that gives them money freedom. And he talked about the power of a three-way call. You know, they still use it to build their business. And a three-way call is not to close someone. It's a touch. They use a three-way call to try and get a one-on-one. They then use the one-on-one to invite them to an open meeting. So that was a nugget for me. That was really powerful. The three-way call is not the closing. The three-way call is right at the beginning. Get someone on the phone to edify that this isn't just them. Powerful. It's the beginning of the touching. Three-way call leads to a one-on-one, which leads to an open meeting. That was powerful for me. Talk value. Talk your features and benefits. Really, really powerful. But Mark Greer is open to talking to anybody, and he loves talking the business and loves talking to men, and that's how he's building his business now. He does not mention the product at all. So then we closed with the beautiful Martine and Nathan. These guys are building a team down there that is amazing. The room was filled with possibilities that are endless. You know what? Reach for the moon. You will fall between the stars somewhere, and that's exciting. And so these two work together. They're building an empire. Nathan's the, dot the I's and cross the T. He's the organizer of the business, and Martine just runs on passion and dreaming and, shares that with everyone. So they are a good team. They have something quite unique. But she says, punch fear in the face. Do it. Be real. Be honest. Turn the stones. If you had a backyard full of stones, I don't know how big your backyard is. Mine's massive, by the way. But if my yard was filled with stones, would I go out there and turn them if I knew that 2 of them had $1 million under them? So would you? Think of your backyard, big or small. If it was full of stones and you knew that 2 of them had $1 million under them, would you go out and turn those stones until you found them? Of course you would. So get out there and turn the stones. Tell 1 million people, because you will find $1 million. Celebrate the crap. Celebrate the small successes. Talk about the growth. So let's get out there and create some beautiful lives. So it was a great weekend. I hope that there were some nuggets in there. I probably missed some, and other people have got some different ones. So if you talk to anyone who was there, make sure you ask them what their nuggets were. It was a fabulous weekend. Show up, guys. You know what? This week is all about blitzing. Australia is blitzing. The blitz starts on Sunday. We are having a blitz party Sunday, 3:00 in Brisbane. The venue has not been set yet. You will find out very, very soon where that venue is. 3:00 Sunday, the 19th of July. Be there. We're going to have some training. Not much, a couple of hours of training, and then we are going to have a party to celebrate the start of Aussie Blitz. We are blitzing. We want to rank. We want to get everybody achieving their goals by Vegas, and we want to go and celebrate in Vegas. We are the biggest fastest growing market in Australia. Let's do this. So I welcome any of you to get on that, to come on Sunday. Please be part of it. We are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to work together and it's going to be big. So I will keep you in touch on Facebook with the venue. 3 o'clock on Sunday. Get there. There is a Blitz form on Facebook too. You need to fill that out and have it to your mentor or to me by Friday, because that will allow us to start planning for Sunday. But guys, let's blitz. Okay, thanks for joining us tonight, guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.